Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blerd in the land. Welcome back, Legends community. It is the hardest working blerd on YouTube, and today I am back with a new video. And this is something that is a big question that I always get. They always say, "How do you have successful collaborations?" Whether I worked with Bump Jonas, also known as Sprinkle Some Salt, got us with a pin, TJ the Gamer. And even other collaborations, how do you get successful collaborations? Because I always get asked this when it comes down to it. So today's new video is something I've never done before, but let's get into it. How to get successful collaborations on YouTube, and also the red flags to look out for on YouTube. So the first thing I would like to say is reach out to the people you want to collaborate with. If you already know the people that you want to collaborate with on YouTube, that's simple. All you have to do, if you're following them on social media, send them an inbox. Say, yo, I would like to work with you. Would you be interested in working with me? And give them some time. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you don't know if they have other things going on outside of YouTube. I know there's some content creators that got a business, YouTube, a job, or 2 jobs in YouTube. You don't know their situation. So give them some time to respond back. Just because you have not heard from them on the first day does not mean that they do not want to work with you. I think sometimes we get the idea, oh, I haven't heard from them in 1 day. Oh, they don't want to work with me. No, give people time to respond back to you. And when they get back with you, they definitely will if they're interested enough. Now, the next thing with collaborations is building a foundation. And what does blerd mean by building a foundation? Pretty much swap ideas. Okay, so let me just give you an example. You guys, he or she wants to work with you, right? They've already initiated that let's work together. You've set a time, whether it's a YouTube video or a YouTube live stream. Set up the foundation, meaning get to know each other. Talk about things that you guys will want to talk about for a collaboration. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to swap ideas. I think sometimes when people want to collaborate with you, it's like they think it's me. It is us. We are collaborating together. It's not a one thing. And sometimes I think people get a little bit egotistical about it. So that's the thing too. So swap ideas, get to know one another. The other thing that I've done with collaborations, once we've had that first collaboration and it is successful, right? I asked, when can we collaborate again? Because I like collaborating. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. If it's successful, my viewers enjoy the collaboration and want to see you return, I would like to see you return as well. You know what I'm saying? If I had decent chemistry with you, we did a good job on this collaboration together, wouldn't it be great to have you back on my live stream or a video, right? Am I right or wrong, y'all? So the reason why, and I'm going to just give y'all a story about this, and I'm pretty sure Bump Jonas, also known as Sprinkle Some Salt, me and Bump, we are friends. You know what I'm saying? This is a content creator friend. You know what I'm saying? We collaborated frequently, more so on IG, before we start doing stuff on the YouTube side. So we have established a friendship. We are pretty cool with one another. Another person, shouts out to Guys with the Pen, my co-host. Why do you think we have 30 episodes, well, soon to be 30 episodes of Blerd and Goddess? It's a friendship there. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes people forget it's nothing wrong with collaborating with people, but build bonds with people, because these people could come back and you can re-collaborate on something together. Like, that's the other thing too. Be genuine. I think the other problem I see sometimes, people don't have genuine intentions. You have to be genuine. Let it come from the heart. Let it be something that the other person is decided to want to work with you. I've had people sometimes be like shocked that I asked them that I want to work with them, and I'd be like, I really do. You know what I'm saying? Most people be surprised. I do get the surprise action a lot, but then there's some people that kind of just come off like in a weird fashion where I'm like, do you really want to work with me? I just gotta keep it real. I'm like, do you? So that's the thing. The other thing with collaborations is too, remember, you guys can change your ideas. You know what I'm saying? So say for instance, you have another idea for collaboration. Ideas can change. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure it's before the official collaboration. You don't want to wait completely until last minute and you say, no, let's do a completely different idea. And they looking at you like, bro, you could have told me this like weeks in advance, or she weeks in advance about that. So that's the thing about collaborations. When it comes down to this, with the success of collaborations. But let's get into the red flags, all right? Because we got to talk about these red flags, because there definitely are some red flags when it comes to collaborations. So the first thing I want to talk about is avoiding a question. So let me just give you an example. If he or she keeps constantly avoiding you for a collaboration, like you've brought it up to them in messages, maybe you might have shot a video call because maybe that's one of your actual friends, stop doing it. Don't keep doing something like that. If they're not interested and they're showing that by ignoring what you're saying, leave it alone. Don't do that to yourself. Don't lower your expectations because they're not trying to really be genuinely wanting to do this with you as a content creator. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is pretty much another red flag. And this is the weirdest red flag ever. Look, I gotta be real about this. It's happened to me. Blocking people for collaborations. Your heart wasn't in it. Your heart was not in it for you to do a collaboration like that. Because if you're blocking a person and they're trying to send you information on when you could do a collaboration with them, your heart was not in the idea of collaborating. To me, that shows me that you're being petty. You envy someone, so then you're pretty much trying to use them to get to where you're trying to go. So that's another problem too. Now, the next thing is when it comes to collaborations, another red flag, false promises. All right. So sometimes you're going to get people that give you false promises on working together. And after a while, it gets pretty old. Just stop asking. Don't ask anymore. If they have the courage or just the audacity to lie to you via message, via video call, maybe even a live stream just to get yourself out there to talk to them, leave it alone. I'll give you an example. There was a content creator I wanted to work with, and I remember his viewers were like, yo, why won't you work with blerd? You guys do the same type of content. And honestly, I wanted to do it. And I remember his viewers asking me, like, why don't he want to work with you? You need to ask him that. You don't need to ask me that. Ask him that, because there's nothing I can do. I don't want to force collaborations. That's never been my thing. It will never be my thing. If you don't want to do it, then don't waste your time. Don't waste your effort. Don't waste your commitment on it. But that's the thing with it. Now, the next thing is with collaborations is pretty much just ignoring people. If you're ignoring people, that's terrible too. That's a terrible way to go, because that shows you that you're still disgenuine at the end of the day. But it's a blerd living the word, guys. You tell me in the comments, what did you learn from this video on collaborations, whether it's the red flags or the successful ones? And my next question for you guys, what are some of your tips when it comes to collaborations on YouTube that if you're content creators. It's a blerd living world, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing, watching the video, and also staying notified. Hit that bell to let you know when the latest video comes out. It's a blerd living world, guys. Thank you so much, and I am out.